Hi guys, nice to see you again by the content fair by Install, and also welcome to watching the Stillmates by Install, and this is Becky. And today our topic is about the parking sensor system. Speaking of the parking sensor system, we will start to go ahead for the what is parking sensor, and then how it works, and the next one is the and then my colleague Sam will help to introduce work models in our companies. So what is the parking assist system? And parking assist system is an ultrasonic detection system for low vehicles design and help to alter the driver of obstacle with audible times and using also warning while parking. So and assist the driver when parking and in manually situation. So the parking assist system including the new parking assistant detection area and the front parking assistant detection area. So when we parking the car, and then the control sticker is in the reversing status, we can see the new parking sensor will be help us to detect the new area, and alarm will be issued if there is an obstacles, providing warnings to driver while reversing. Also, the front parking sensor system will also help us to detect the front area and use the voice to be reminding the driver to pay attention to there is obstacles, and then providing warnings for driving while pressing foot brake or reversing. In the presentation, we can see there is a 4 sensor, ultrasonic sensor, and Stillman has 3 different models for the sensor. The first one is 14D-12, and the second one is 14D-13. The last one is 14D-17. Okay, next one, let us do more introduce about the ultrasonic sensor. The first one is our Stillmate 14D-12. It is an inside pumper mount sensor, and we can see the video in the presentation. The first one is inside pumper mount sensor. About the installation, we first found a suitable position on the pumper, and then drilling a hole to place a sensor from the outside faucet. The second one is the 14D-13. It is flash mount sensor. We need to take the pumper off and then drilling a hole and use a drilling to help us installation it. And then when we finish in more details.
Okay, just now my colleague Becky introduced about the parking sensor of the Smt. We know that the parking sensor is a very necessary product for the cars or for the daily drivings, because normally our drivers have to park in their car daily. So the parking sensors were greatly helping the drivers to avoid any collision during the drivings. And as we know that for Smt, as a leading manufacturer for the parking sensors, which has more than 26 years experience here, and our parking sensors have covers many different range. For the high range and the medium range, and also for the lower range, for servicing different market demands. And nowadays and today, I will introduce about the parking sensors with the lower range, and which is can meet the demands for the customer, such as from the Middle East, and also from South America, and also the customers which requires the parking sensors with a very competitive price. And we can today we will introduce 3 different models to showing us with the parking sensors with a good price. And the first item that I will introduce is this one. The model number is P2, and we can know that we can say that this parking sensors was a very competitive design for the box, and it's a color box here. And first one, let us say what's the components included inside. Okay. Okay, let us say that each component of our P2 system have. Okay, firstly, there have one display, and this display, the shape, the designing of the shape is specially designed by our Smt companies, and we can know that there's a very good design shape of the display. And here is the main unit, and is a very slim main unit here. And here are the socket for each components. Here the radio socket is for the power, and the next one is for the display, and the rest of 4 socket is for the sensors, for the 4 sensors here. Okay, and let us say this one is the sensors. This kind of sensor, the size is 18 millimeters, and this design also is very special. Okay, there are 4 sensors here. Okay, this is for the rear parking sensors, and here is the cable for the power. And this is the screwdriver for draining, and here I have the plates for the main unit, and the next one is the user manuals. Okay, so this is the all the components that are included for this product, and I will connecting the powers to, let us say, the display and how it works here. Okay, firstly we connect the power to the main unit, and connecting the display. Okay, and we will connecting the sensor to the main unit here. Okay. Okay, we can say that this display if there when you switch the gear to the reversing, and this system will start working here. And when there have any object during the parking, and the display will showing the object scale on the display, such like this. Yeah, for if the distance if the distance is very close, this display will showing a P, which means you have to stop at a stop right now. Okay, this is the display for P2, and okay, this is how it works here, and I will show you next item here. Okay. Okay, just now we saw the first item, which is called P2, and we have another 3 items with different displays, and with same main unit here. Another 3 model, the model number for other 3 model, another 2 model is P3 and P5. Okay, I will show this item here. Okay, firstly, the main unit is the same, and the sensor also is same here, and all the components are the same. And this is manual, and the difference is only difference is about the display, and we can say that this display is also with a very good design shape, and it's very slim. And we can put on, and with a red color, with black color, we can put on the dashboard. It's looks very nice, very clean and nice. Okay, I will show this item how to work here. Okay, and also first one we're connecting the power here, and the display. And also we can just connect one sensors is enough to showing the how it works here. Okay, we can see that there have blue lights is flashing here, and while driving, the colors will change from the blue color to yellow color and the red colors to showing different upscales here, and also in the middle you are showing the distance about the upscale, and also you are showing the P just like P2 to showing stop. Okay, we can try to test it like this. Okay, and we can see that on the top here has one button on the displays, and this display this button is helping the drivers to adjustable the sound levels, and there are 3 levels of the sound can be chosen here. Okay, we can try. Okay, we can try. Yeah, I just pressed the buttons and showing L1, which means level 1. So the sound is the minimum level for the sound. Okay, I will select to another level here. Okay, this here right now is L2, so the sound will be louder than the level 1. Okay, I will choose another sound. Oh, sorry. There first one is L0. This is the first level. First level means they have there have low sound, and there have only just showing the distance here, which means the sound can be turned off. And the second level is L1. Okay, this is the minimum sound, and this is the L2. The sound is the maximum level here. Okay, so this is how the P2 works here. Oh, sorry, this is model number is P5. Okay, sorry. And we have another model which is P3, and I will just showing the display. Okay, this is a different kind of designing display here, and this display is very special because on the front the display is covered by a plastic cover, and it will only showing the color of the scale and showing the distance while driving. If while driving is all black. Okay, I will try to show how to this display works here. Okay, I will just plug into the main unit. Okay, you can check. Okay. Yes. Here is the different color for the upscale, and in the middle we're showing the distance. And if they are showing 0, which means it must stop right now. Okay. Okay, so this is the 3 different kind of displays, and also we have another one for the customer to choose, because maybe some customers they don't want to seeing the display on the dashboard. They think maybe the sound is enough. Okay, so we have another options for the customers. This is a buzzer. They will only broadcasting the sound for the drivers. Okay, we will try to check this one. Okay, we're connecting to the power. Okay, plugging the buzzer to the display here, and we're sure. Okay, this is a buzzer. So if the customer don't want to see the display on the dashboard, then they want to keep the dashboard clean, so they can install another one with only buzzers. Okay, so we're hearing the sound only, and they cannot see the different color of the scale and the distance on the display. So this is a basic model for the P0 parking sensors. And also, we have other options for the customers about the sensors. For this sensor, is the size is 18 millimeters, and also we have another kind of size. And this sensor is bigger. The size is 22 millimeters. Okay, and the shape is also different. Okay, so I will try to check this kind of sensor here. Okay, this sensor also working here. Sorry, didn't. Yes. So this is kind of another kind of sensor here. Okay, so this is the 3 different items that we introduced today, and these 3 different items. The model number is P2, P3, and P5. And for the buzzer one, the model number is P0. And also for the sensors, we have two different kind of sensor for the customer to choose. And for the display, I will show again to our customers. Okay, this display is P2, and this model is P3, and we have another one is P5, and together with this one boozers, we have totally have 4 different options for the customer to choose with the economical level, the basic parking sensors for our customers with a very good price. If you have any interest with our products, please contact with us immediately. Okay, so after introduce about the different models of our basic parking sensors, and then I will we will show another short videos to introduce about our factory games, and let us our customers to know more about our companies, and to know how we produce our products and how we control the qualities. Okay, let us see the videos. 那个参观视频吧，看那个参观视频。
Hello guys, I'm Abby. Today I'm going to show you around the workshop and the testing center in Smt to see how the workshop are running and how our product is being produced in the production line, as well as what the testing center is capable of. So let's go and look around the workshop first. Okay, now we are at the entrance of the Smt Workshop. And you can see that here is the dressing room for the workshop staff to change into their ESD gears and shoes. Let's go inside to see what's going on there. After checks, here we are in Smt Workshop. As you can see, there are 10 production lines over here to mount the electronic components on PCBs. With the production capacity of more than 200 million pieces of PCBs of electronic components each month. In the following minutes, I will take a closer look and show you how the tiny electronic components are being mounted. As you can see, the bare PCB piled in good order is fitting inside the machine for surface cleaning. After cleaning, the PCB will be conveyed to this Siemens machine. Look, the robotic arms are dispersing the solder paste onto the area on the PCB, according to the computing program. Of course, we got quality check station here right after the solder paste printing process, to check whether the printing work was done well or not. Then, the PCB will continue to be conveyed next to the small chamber where robotic arms pick up the tiny electronic components, such as resistor, capacitor, diodes, chipsets, and place them onto the specific location based on the computing program. After components placed onto the solder paste layer, we will have them to go through this reflow soldering oven for a certain time at certain temperature, so that the components are firmly soldered with the PCBs. Okay, here we are at the last workstation, Aoi Testing Station. Each and every pieces of solder PCB will be inspected by Aoi tester for any functional or physical defect. Then the OK populated PCBs will be placed into the anti-static plastic box and transferred to DIP workshop for further processing. Now we are in DIP workshop. We can see this PCB from Smt Workshop are in place, and this PCB will be inserted with other plug-in electronic components. So right after plug-in components insertion and before waving soldering, we have a check station to visually inspect whether components are inserted correctly without any defect. Then, as what is done in Smt Workshop, you got the components soldered onto the PCB. So the wave soldering oven is in place to solder the components for a certain time at a certain temperature. When the solder PCB come out of the oven, we have got a checking station here visually inspected the soldering quality. At last, to ensure quality and functions of the components and the PCBAs, we got ICT test at the end of the line to give all PCBAs a thorough physical and functional inspection. And the PCBA tested OK will be transferred to assembly workshop. Well, now we are in the parking assist system assembly workshop. In this workshop, the finished products will be assembled and packaged manually. We can see that after assembling parts onto the PCBAS, the semi-finished products will have to go through a test machine for functional test. After the structural parts are assembled, we have a check station here to test again all the functional performance of the product before they can be through to package station. This is roughly how our product is being produced and how the workshop are running. And next, I will show you around the testing center and tell you what it's capable of. Hey guys, now we are standing in front of gate of the testing center. Let's go and take a closer look. Wow, look at this certificate. Here we get testing capability approvals from national organization and OEM customers. The testing center is accredited by CNAS in accordance with ISO 17025 general work requirements on testing and calibration. Going forward, we will see the automotive test system. It is a testing system that can simulate the harsh electronic environments in vehicle and test the anti-interference capability of power supply electronic pumps for the product. Next to it is the shielding room, where CI tests are performed to verify the capability of the products to affect other objects. Here is another room with test device sourced from Japan. It can simulate as high as 30 kV static charge to test the product. Out of anti-static test room, we now come into environmental test room. You can see the test chambers are all occupied by the products being tested. High temperature tests and low temperature tests, salt spray tests are being performed in this room. On the right side is the automatic radar detection test zone. The radar detection range can be verified here, and the test data will be shown and stored in the related computer. In this room, we got inspection tools such as X-ray machine, Rose tester, and a microscope that can magnify image up to 2,000 times. Then on the first floor, we have other test requirements. Mechanical shock table is used to test products for its endurance of mechanical shock. 3-in-1 temperature test chamber is used to perform the high temperature test, low temperature test, and vibration test. Okay guys, what I have shown you today are only parts of the capacitive that Steelmate production line and testing center obtain. If you want to learn more about Steelmate, please join us in online Canton Fair. Hope you guys can enjoy it. Bye!
Okay, just now we saw a very small video to introduce about our production lines and our laboratory to see how we produce our products and how we control the qualities. And today, the many products that were introduced is about the parking sensors. And firstly, my colleague Becky introduced about the parking sensors, how to be installed and how to and what items that our Steelmate have, and what advantages for the each models, and also different kind of sensors that we have. And for me, I introduced about the basic servos. We call it P servos, and we introduced about 3 different models for the displays and 1 model for the buzzers. Okay, so for the parking sensors, I think our products is with a full range for the high range with good qualities and with good designs, and for the sensors, and also we have the economical models for the different markets. And I think if our customers have any interest about our parking sensors, please contact with us by the email showing on the screens, and we'll have larger videos to introduce about our different products such as car alarms and TPMS and the DVR driving recorders. And also we were showing through these videos, we were showing the capabilities of our Steelmates. We have very strong R&D teams, and also very efficient and very strong production abilities. So okay, let us see this another video here. Okay.
The world's first four-wheeled car was produced in Germany in 1886. And since then, the automotive industry ushered in a blowout period of development. With the tremendously industrial growth in recent years, the automotive industry has officially entered the mature stage from the growth stage. As the world is moving forward, so does the automotive industry. The world automotive industry is evolving at a strikingly fast pace characterized by more sensor fusion solutions, smarter control system, and faster real-time networked system. And this is what exactly Steelmate has been working on. Steelmate Company Limited has been focusing on the design and development of the automotive safety electronics for the automotive aftermarket since 1993, when it was established, and with great achievements made in the past 2 decades, it has become one of the leading automotive parts provider in China, specializing in design, manufacture, and serve automotive safety electronics. In 2003, Steelmate strategically expanded into OE business with dedication to OE market for over a decade. Steelmate has forged a reliable business relationship with mainstream car manufacturers such as GAC, Chang'an Auto, Geely Auto, Chery Auto, Great Wall Motor, Xiaopeng Auto, BAIC Motor. As a technically leading automotive electronics provider, Steelmate is always customer-oriented and has independently developed Body Control Module BCM series with extraordinary data computing and processing abilities. BCM is capable of centralized control of a variety of in-car electronic devices, such as electronic device for door and window control, central control lock, remote alarm system, light control, wiper control, to further satisfy customer demand on more convenient driving. Steelmate makes a step forward to launch IBCM that integrates multiple functions of the BCMs. Keyless entry and start PEPS series with low frequency and low frequency two-way wireless communication. PEPS is able to remotely control opening car door and starting the car when the PEPS is detected in the defined range. Advanced RFID radio frequency identification technology used when authorized the vehicle to activate the system functions such as automatic unlock, keyless ignition. T-Box to follow the industrial trend of intelligent and convenient driving. Steelmate rolls out T-Box system, which enables the interactive functions between internet and hardware in the vehicle, making it possible to view vehicle status, to control or start vehicle remotely through the app in smartphone that is designed to participate in the vehicle control system. Furthermore, Steelmate has technically engaged in the development of Parking Assist System (PAS), Tire Pressure Monitoring System (TPMS), and is offering on the market a set of automotive electronic solutions, including sensors, controllers, and networked devices, in order to serve the car manufacturer better and keep in alignment with the automotive development trend. Steelmate established the Guangdong Engineering Technology (R&D) Center by taking advantage of high-performance data processing and strategy algorithm in onboard computer and 5G-based connectivity to facilitate the traffic information between vehicle and man, vehicle and road. Vehicle and back-end control systems exchanged and shared in a more intelligent manner, achieving a safer, greener, and more enjoyable driving. With a product development experience and technical accumulations gained from OE business, Steelmate upgrades the products that target aftermarket business, attaching more importance to technology and quality of products. Since 1993, Steelmate has served millions of drivers in over 12,000 outlets in more than 800 cities across China to meet the requirements of aftermarket. Steelmate has launched over 5,000 types of automotive electronics all through these years, including Car Alarm System, CAS, as China's #1 brand in car alarm system. Steelmate has developed a number of car alarm systems, including one-way alarm and two-way alarms, which are both stylish and trendy. With in-depth analysis of consumer preferences in the market, Steelmate will be continuously offering drivers more options of alarm solutions. Tire pressure monitoring system, TPMS, involving from black-white display to color display, from powered by electrical power supply to solar energy, from external sensor to built-in sensor. Steelmate TPMS has emerged as the best product of its kind, a benchmark in the industry. In 2019, Steelmate Mini Ones, a multifunctional TPMS specifically designed for women, made its debut. It keeps the original TPMS function while integrating more daily life convenience, such as in-car scent freshener, mobile phone holder, and parking number reminder, together with its Microm's color scheme, making it well received among female drivers. Parking Assist System, PAS, with in-depth command of ultrasonic sensing technology. Steelmate developed parking sensors for both front and rear obstacle detection. The system is able to detect accurately the obstacles and remind drivers of the distance, assisting drivers with driving in narrow lanes, reverse parking, and parallel parking. Blind spot detection, BSD, with microwave radar technology. Steelmate developed a blind spot detection system that can detect approaching cars from blind or from the neighboring lanes entering the blind zones, and then remind drivers of being cautious when changing or merging lanes under such circumstances, helping drivers keep a safer driving in harsh environments such as in rainy, foggy, or snowy weather. Front collision warning, FCW. Steelmate was the first company adopting military-grade microwave radar